Yes, Sumit and Jenny from 90 Day Fiancé are still together, celebrating 4 years of marriage despite family drama, a significant age gap, and money struggles. Learn about their current life, living situation, and plans for the future, including their vow renewal and overcoming. Are Sumit and Jenny still together from 90 Day Fiancé? Yes, Sumit and Jenny are absolutely still together, and not just for the camera or some remote, theoretical update handed out for spin-off viewers. Honestly, these two have become one of reality TV's rare survivors, outlasting not just drama but distance, family battles, and, oh yeah, a 30-year age gap that was never solved but simply ignored. Their chemistry? Still real, still visible, and even if it sometimes looks more like bickering roommates in an Indian sitcom than romantic partners, there's genuine affection. Their 4-year anniversary was recently splashed across Sumit's Instagram. Big smiles, outfits coordinated, well, sort of, and a caption that you can't read without your heart getting a little squishy. "For years married," he wrote. "Love them or shake your head at them, they're sticking it out. How's married life? Do they actually get along?" They do, they really do. It's not fairy tale perfect, and who wants that anyway? But their relationship has settled into something that's almost mundane: shopping for groceries, fussing about Netflix, and attending Indian festivals with family who used to frown at Jenny like she was a weird, blonde alien. Remember that infamous saga with Sumit's mom? Once the arch-nemesis of this whole affair? Shockingly, Sadhana, Sumit's mom, now seems to have accepted Jenny, a little reluctantly, sure, but there are snaps of them embracing at family gatherings. My personal hunch, Jenny's relentless optimism and spicy homemade curry attempts wore Sadhana down. And it's hilarious imagining Jenny, who spent years clutching her passport and plotting her next escape, now happily plopped on the couch, flipping through Bollywood soaps with her mother-in-law. What's new with their living situation? Are they living with his parents, again? Yes, and that was a bombshell even hardcore fans didn't expect. After a couple years of independence, money troubles crashed the party, and the couple moved back in with Sumit's parents. Jenny, ever candid, admitted in a recent interview, "I want my independent life back." Not exactly the dream she had flying to India, but sometimes life's less Instagrammable than you'd hope. She was getting quizzed about her drinking habits and hoarding old clothes by her mother-in-law. Truly, if there's a sitcom pitch, this is it. Even so, they've made it work, sometimes by simply retreating to their own nook in the house and binge-watching American reality TV. They've lived with his parents for about 9 months now. Jenny started joining Indian family events, like Tej and Holi, that she used to avoid. And yes, they're saving up for their own apartment again, but no word on the timeline yet, maybe after the next season airs. They're stubborn, for starters. Sumit's lost his job, leaving them with financial pressure that even led them to consider moves abroad. Thailand was in the running, but they stayed put in India. Jenny's American friends used to joke that she'd one day run off with a Bollywood star, not a jobless 36-year-old living with his mom, but here we are. If you ask them how they endure all these challenges, they'll probably just shrug. They're unfussy about the age gap. Jenny's 65, Sumit's 36, and most mornings start with tea, not with existential angst about mortality. Even old wounds like Sumit's prior marriage, his family's disapproval, or the catfishing scandal seem worn smooth through repetition and a bit of reality TV therapy. The family tension isn't totally gone, but they deal with it, with humor, grit, and sometimes, as Jenny says, just a well-timed eye roll. Are there plans for the future? A vow renewal or new adventures? Here's something sweet or corny, depending on your taste. They plan to renew their vows. For years in, and they're still keen on celebrating their love. Jenny has talked about wanting an independent apartment again, but more often you'll see her sharing travel photos, festival moments, and candid home scenes showing the everyday ups and downs. Do they seem truly content? Maybe not 100%, real life never is, but they're genuine about expanding and adapting, not faking for fans. Some fast facts and gossip. Jenny wants her own kitchen again. Her masala game is apparently getting strong. Sumit is still super romantic, posting cringy but sweet poetry on Instagram about Jenny. Don't look for dramatic splits if rumor mills say Jenny divorcing Sumit. It's just noise. They're together and they're planning more family adventures and more seasons probably. Tags. Are Sumit and Jenny still together? 90-day fiancé the other way Jenny and Sumit. Sumit and Jenny. 90-day Jenny and Sumit. Sumit Jenny 90-day fiancé. Jenny and Sumit still together. Jenny and Sumit now. Sumit Jenny 90-day fiancé married. Jenny and Sumit net worth. Is Sumit and Jenny still together? Jenny and Sumit age.